Question.
Sure.
When is what's the situation with the alcohol?
We're going to drink all that.
Okay. No, I just wanted to know, like, when does it, like, get poured? Like, is it, like,
I don't know. You'll see. You thought it was a prop?
No.
Okay.
I was like, do I ask or do we just...
No, we'll be fine. Don't worry. I got you. I won't steer you in the wrong direction.
Say that's fine.
My brother in Christ.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, human beings of all ages, welcome to Vibrations with Vito. I'm your host, Vito. Episode 73. It was a wonderful day until it wasn't. It was nice and hot and sunny and bright, and now it is about to thunderstorm. So hopefully we don't lose power here in the studio, but vibrations are high. I feel real good today. I got a real cool guest with me. We'll get to him in a second. The message of the week is never let your emotions supersede your intelligence. In other words, don't let your emotions interfere with your intelligence. Always have a clear mind, try to have a clear head, make clear decisions. Don't let your emotions supersede your intelligence. I saw that on the way in the airplane from JFK going to Rome, and that was said by Jadakiss. He was in an interview, so I liked it. I saw it, and I wanted to share it. So I think it's really important that you basically do what I say now. So, listen to what I'm saying, take what I'm saying, and use it in your life, so my guest this week is a good friend of mine. I met this gentleman in high school, and no, we did not go to the same high school. We'll get to that. But this man is truly one of a kind. He has great vibrations. Anytime I see him, they're always high. He's a real funny guy. Viney Patel. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing amazing, my man. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome.
Good. Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. This is beautiful. I love this.
You're super excited, and
I am super excited, man.
Yeah.
We've been trying to make this happen for a while.
A few weeks. But
definitely you travel, I travel.
Yeah. When the first time we went to do it, were you going to Atlanta? Where were you going?
I was in Atlanta.
What's in Atlanta? You have family or something?
Life, man.
Life. Good answer.
Gotta try new things.
Was it a family trip or what?
No, I went solo for a month and a half.
Solo?
Me and my dog. Wow. Solo. We just lived, man. It was fun.
Well, so you said solo, and now you're with somebody?
My dog.
I think you're like real pet.
No, my little puppy, man.
Oh,
my little dog, man.
Okay, well, me, I call my friend's dog. I thought you meant.
I heard.
I thought you meant my dog.
No, I literally with my little buddy, man.
Okay.
I got him on a leash and everything.
What's his name?
His name's Max, man.
Max.
His birthday was just on Sunday. Shout out Max.
Oh, happy belated. Happy belated. How old?
1 year.
1 year. Damn.
1 year.
Did the Grinch have anything to do with naming your dog after Max?
You know what? I have the craziest story about how I got Max.
Please. How you got Max?
How I got Max.
Yeah, let me hear.
I love him, man. So my dad's buddy was getting... They had Max originally. And they couldn't take care of him anymore because people were traveling out of state, out of country. Nobody was home. The kids were in college. And he was like, yeah, man, what am I going to do with Max? And one little drunk old day, I was like, hey, man, I'll take him off your hands. He was like, really? You'll take him? And I was like, I would love nothing more. Because before that, I don't know if you know, but I had a little Zeusy.
What's a Zeusy? A dog?
Oh, yeah.
See, I don't know.
That was my little buddy since
I don't know nothing about dogs.
7 years old. 7 until I was about 22. Right? My whole life. And then somebody gave me the opportunity. They were like, do you want to take this dog off my hands? I was like, I would love nothing more. He's 3 months old. I'll take him right off your hands.
All right.
That was a beautiful thing, man. And now me and him, don't get me wrong. That boy make me mad.
Of course he does.
It's
like an infant.
It's really an infant.
Yeah,
He's
they just
really
don't talk.
They don't talk. But he's a beautiful thing, man. He's loving. He's funny and he crazy as hell, bro. Crazy as hell. But the thing I love about him is, man, he's scared of everything. He's scared of the dishwasher.
Sounds like me.
He's scared of the cabinets closing.
Oh boy.
He's scared of my PS4, not PS3. PS4 turning on.
It's 2008 over here.
Man, I ain't got a PS5, bro.
Me neither. I don't
game like that. I don't game like that.
You don't do Xbox?
I don't do Xbox.
Never?
So I saw a tweet. Somebody said Xbox, Adidas, and Samsung.
I saw that. Yeah, that's silly.
I think I agree because that makes sense. That makes sense.
See, like I do
Because
Nike.
I'm a Nike. I'm a PlayStation.
I'm not.
And I'm an iPhone. Like,
Yeah.
I'm an Apple. Like that makes sense to me.
I would argue that you could switch out the Xbox and the PlayStation.
You could. I also thought that
Because
I think
I'm
you could,
Nike,
'cause it
I'm
goes-
iPhone, but I just got Xbox.
Oh.
I don't have Xbox Live though, because I was like, I'm not talking to anybody for $68.99 or
You're
whatever.
only playing Fort.
No,
You only play Fort?
I play FIFA. I play the sports games.
You do
but,
play the sports game.
Yeah, I just put it on the hardest difficulty and let's rock out. What the AI got. Let me see what the AI got.
It took me about 3 years to figure out what an offside was in FIFA.
Oh man.
Do you know that?
I could tell you that in
didn't
30
know what
seconds.
it was. I didn't know what it was. I was like, what do you mean I'm offsides, man? What do you mean I'm offsides? They was hitting me with the offsides, and I was like, this is crazy, man. But you know what? One game that does suck?
What's that?
Madden.
Madden, and they
Madden-
don't make any changes.
They never do.
They don't make any changes.
They don't do the tattoos like 2K does. They don't do nothing. They don't do nothing.
Do you have any Oh yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yes,
Dude, back-to-back guests. Back-to-back
Lord.
guests have thigh tats. What is that? The wave?
I don't know. I just one day I was like, I want a tattoo. When I was in Atlanta.
Oh
My uncle. Actually, this is South Georgia. When I was in South Georgia, like the dirty South.
The dirty.
And my uncle had a man's. He was like, "Yeah, I got you. Say less. I got you." And he got me.
So that's nice that I got an Atlanta Falcons jersey on, and you
beautiful.
spent a month and a half
That's a month
in
and a half.
Atlanta.
That's a
So
month
it's
and a half.
definitely go Birds.
Always.
But Michael Vick is my favorite player. Anybody who knows me, they know that, and that's why I got this on. You thought it was a Buccaneers jersey on the phone. right?
At first, I did. It was
like, how dare
it
you.
was a red. It was a red, and I was like, "Oh, you wearing a Bucks jersey?
Yeah.
You never know. They just
Yeah,
won
no.
the Super Bowl. Like,
Right.
oh, maybe he's rocking the Bucks. You know."
And
You
he
never
said,
know.
this man said, "Oh, I'm gonna put my Reggie White on, my Kelly Green Reggie White." And if you're just listening, he's got it looks like a Dave Chappelle T-shirt.
It's a Coca-Cola.
A Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola.
Oh well, it's like a maroonish. It's like a pale.
It's like a purplish thing.
I said maroon.
Violet.
I'm
I go with
crazy.
violet. I
I'm
go with
crazy.
violet.
Crazy like that.
With violet.
Let me just pour you a glass of wine, folks. Put your volume up. Time for the pour.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that pour.
Some people get mad when people talk during the pour, but I love you. I don't care. We're right. Chef's kiss. It's that shit right here.
Badass.
Your weekly ASMR coming right here.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Boom.
You know we gotta cheers though.
Absolutely, it's a rule. Some people break the rules. I don't like breaking the rules.
How do you teach me one of those fancy things? that
Well,
do.
you gotta
Teach me one of
swig the
those
wine.
fancy-
You don't
Yeah,
gotta
teach
do
me
that
one of
shit
those
here.
fancy things.
Cheers, bro. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
That's how you know this guy is like a party dude. We cheers, then he hit the table and cheers like we're taking a shot together. What a guy.
That's what I'm about, man. You know what I'm about. I'm about a good time. I'm about good people. I'm about living life, man. That's really it. Man.
Yeah, man. It was a must to get you on. You're just
I'm happy that we got on here.
your
finally.
energy is kind of like mine. You're very what's the word? Fucking
Outgoing. Well,
Outgoing.
We'll go extravagant.
Yeah,
Let's go
that-
extravagant.
ooh, I like
I like
that.
extravagance. Let's
this,
go
this
extravagant.
fella's extravagant.
Extravagant, baby.
Okay.
Extravagant.
Do you have a fantasy football team?
I do not play
No.
fantasy football anymore.
Wow.
I won't. I don't, and I will never. Only because I FanDuel a lot,
Oh, you're better.
and I don't know. I just don't understand where people find the time to like do the whole knowledge thing about like who's playing, who's not playing, and I'm just like, I got time
It's
for
a
it.
lot.
I'm just not with it. I'm
It's
just
a
not
lot.
with it. So I just don't do it.
Yeah, this is my first year back in it, owning my own team. I used to co-manage my sister's team. When I mean co-manage, I mean do everything, but her name was on it. She'll try to pretend like she made some key moves. I'm like, no, the fuck you didn't.
You made the picks though.
Yeah.
Who's your QB?
For this year's?
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
Ooh.
You know?
Okay. Okay.
Let's go through the team real quick. So
Let's go through.
I got Lamar, receivers Garrett Wilson and Amari Cooper.
Okay.
Running backs, we got Derrick Henry.
Ooh.
I couldn't get a good second, so I got Cam Akers. He's
Solid.
He's not the
Solid.
best though.
Solid though.
Tight end Evan Ingram.
Ooh.
On the bench we got Gabe Davis.
Okay. Ooh.
Odell.
You got Odell on the bench.
Odell. Khalil Herbert,
Okay.
the Bears running back.
Yup.
Taysom Hill, just because. You never
Why not,
know.
right?
You
Why
never
not?
know.
You never
I'd
know.
rather
You never
me
know.
have him than somebody else, and
Honestly,
he kills
guys.
me.
He really him.
He throws the ball and catches it. He runs.
He does
it.
everything.
Right.
He
I was
does
like,
everything.
I might need him for a week.
He was the Tim Tebow.
Ooh.
Tim Tebow's freshman year. He is Tim Tebow his freshman year.
Tebow was more of a quarterback. He's like a gadget player, no?
Tebow's first year.
Well, you would
at
know more than
Florida,
me. You sound more than me.
Tebow's first year at Florida, man. That boy was a runner. They didn't think about him to pass at all. He was a runner.
Sucked.
He was great, man. That team was nuts, man.
Yeah, they was nuts. They
Dude,
had some killers and murderers on there.
They had some killers. They had some real life killers, man. That's nuts, man.
Oh, and if people don't know, Aaron Hernandez was on this team that we're talking about.
And
they really
he
had
killed like 2 people.
allegedly.
2 people.
Allegedly.
No,
Just
he's
kidding.
guilty.
Just
He's
kidding.
guilty.
I hate when they interview like players that knew him and they only have nice things to say. And I'm like, dude, he killed 2 people. I get it. He was your buddy, bro.
Yeah, but he did kill 2 people.
That's like when people, are you familiar with WWE?
Of course.
Okay, you know Chris Benoit, right?
Chris who?
Chris Benoit.
No, who is Chris Benoit?
Oh, then he's not a WWE.
I'm a WWE guy.
No, you're not.
I'm a big Triple H.
Okay, well he used to.
Randy
He
Orton.
beat Triple H for the title in 2005.
What's his name?
Chris Benoit.
How you spell Benoit?
Benoit. Benoit.
I don't know Benoit.
Anyway, listen. He killed his wife and his 6-year-old in the prime of his career.
For what?
Because he was sick in the head. They said he had a lot of CTE. So after he did it, he killed himself. So all 3 of them were. He missed a He missed a pay-per-view, and it was very unlike him. He was very professional. So when they did like the wellness check, they found all 3 of
What
them.
happened? Oh.
But yeah, I can't believe you don't remember him. He was
No,
like
I don't remember
he
him.
was in WCW, and then he came to WWF, and then E. And he made his big run there, but I really liked him. And then I was just like, at first it was like nobody knew what happened. He just died.
Yeah.
Then it came out, and I'm like, oh my god, he killed his whole family.
Yo, isn't that so crazy though? Like,
But
this
so
whole-
wait. Why I wanted to say that is because people still have like so much, like the people that were his co-workers. They're like, hey man, he was just such a nice guy.
Dude, yeah, he was good, dude.
I'm like, was he? Was he?
Was he really though?
I don't believe it about
Killed
Aaron
his whole
Hernandez,
family.
but he was a thug. But he was shooting the streets out. You know what I mean? And Chris Benoit, I'm sure he was doing steroids. I
There's a
don't
lot
want
of things,
to, I don't want to
man.
disrespect the dead. But, you know what I'm trying to
No, I get what
I'm
you're trying
trying
to
to
say,
say.
man. I'm on that side. But that's what I was about to say. Like, what's this trend with people killing their families? Like,
YouTube is gonna kick us off for this episode alone. We're talking a lot about murder.
yeah, we're gonna cut this one out. Camera, we're gonna cut this one out. We're gonna cut this out.
We're gonna just go forward smoothly. All right,
Yes.
folks. I hope you're having a good day, a good week.
A beautiful Friday. I hope so. Friday's the best day of the week, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Ain't it?
Yeah, it
That's
is.
the only day that makes anybody happy.
No, I
Everyone's
like,
like, where's
Sundays are my
Friday?
favorites.
Sundays are your favorites?
The Lord's Day
Sundays are my
here
worst.
in my household. My dad's off, so the family's all together on Sunday. So that goes in the reason why I like Sunday. But and then
That's
now
beautiful.
fucking football
Football.
and soccer starting back up. We got games on Sundays.
Dude, I can be honest with you.
Oh boy,
I don't know a freaking thing about soccer.
you know what you know? You know what you do know?
What do I know?
That Inter Milan is the greatest team
I
that
always
ever
see
been
you.
assembled.
I always see it. I always
Good,
see.
and I know
always
that
see
you
it.
deep down you're an Inter fan.
I don't even, sure, yeah, hell yeah,
that's
go
right.
Inter.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Forza.
Fuck yeah.
Forza is how you say like go. So say
What is it?
Forza.
Forza.
Yes, Forza Inter.
Forza.
Forza
I'm about to
Inter.
start saying that in my daily life.
You should.
Forza.
So you could be like, I could be like Forza Viney.
I mean, Forza.
Let's
Forza
go.
Vito.
Yeah.
Forza Vito. I wish
You
I
like-
was Italian, man. I love the way you talk, bro. It's a beautiful. It comes off the tongue so smooth.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful language.
Forza, anyone who's watching, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube. Please and thank you. You know what I mean? Doesn't take much. Just press the button.
Honestly.
I should start charging people. I should have charged you for this episode because you was so late. Golly.
I try my best to be here, man. I have to buy some sunglasses, dog.
You went to go buy sunglasses.
And that's why I forgot my jersey.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I'm committed.
Wow.
I'm committed.
Okay, so now I'm not mad at you
I'm
anymore.
committed.
So I would usually have a pair of sunglasses to offer.
Nah, none of that, man.
But mine are
I'm
lost.
gonna bring my own, but I forgot my jersey. We could have a little nice.
Do you want to help me
thing.
look for my sunglasses?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna need a plane ticket to Sicily, and then, and then we're gonna.
Let's go. You're taking me to Sicily.
Yeah,
and
then we're gonna need scuba gear because it's the bottom of the Mediterranean.
Take me. Let's go. Let's run it. Let's go. Vito, I would want nothing more for you to take me to Italy, man. That'd be beautiful. But if you take me to Italy, you gotta come to India with me.
That would be nice.
That'd be beautiful. I think you would love it, man.
You think so?
I think you would love it. It's a beautiful country.
I imagine it is. There's
country.
a motherfucking lot of people
There's
there,
a
though.
whole lot of people there. This shit is busy. Like, that is busy. Like,
They
you ever
say
seen a Chick-fil-A drive-thru?
Yo,
Imagine that times 20. Imagine that times 20, man.
That's India?
Like,
That's
honestly,
India.
it's bussin', man.
They
like,
say Chinese got a lot of people. I think the Indians got them beat,
India
bro.
India beat the Chinese, man.
Is that the-
We on top, baby.
Let's Google that.
Hell
Who's
yeah.
got the most people in
It's
their
India,
country?
baby, bro. I'm telling you. I know my facts about India before I say them. That's
So-
one thing I know.
So here's a silly question. I don't know anything about the Indian culture.
Uh-huh.
Is Indian a language? Do you
Indian
s-
is not a language.
Right, so what's the language that Indians speak?
There's thousands.
Okay. Your
Thousands.
family speaks what?
We speak Gujarati. That's
Get closer to the mic and
So
sound that out.
we speak Gujarati. It's
Ooh, that's nice.
it's
That
in,
rolls off the tongue nice, just saying than I
Gujarati,
do.
baby,
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's the state of Gujarat,
Okay.
and you have to understand there's probably like 15, 20 states in India, you know,
Mm.
and they all speak different languages, all of them, and there's thousands, even inside each state, hundreds, you know. So I saw the tweet the other day, and they were like, "What's the most diverse countries in the world?"
Whoa.
And I was looking through it, and I was like, because anytime
Diverse in what sense?
like race.
Okay,
Diverse
all right.
by race, by religion, by language, by like just diverse. The most diverse. India was like 3, and I was like, where? I don't never seen them. But come to find out, it's true because
Right.
they got thousands of languages, they got
makes
thousands
sense.
of religions,
Yeah.
they got billions of people.
Yeah, they do.
And it's, you know, like,
1.4 billion to be
1.4
specific.
billion, I told you.
1.428.
Yes, sir.
China has 1.425.
Hell yeah, go
So
India.
yeah,
India.
Forza India.
Hell yeah, Forza India! Forza India!
Okay, so
Hell yeah.
back to your family real quick. Do you guys speak this language at home?
We speak English mostly,
Okay.
but from time to time, when we do bring a Gujarati, it depends. Like, it's if we're making a joke or if it's like something quick, like, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like, come on, like,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
this
yeah.
for me.
Oh,
Like,
you
then we'll
say it,
say it,
boom.
like, yeah, because it flows a little better
Got
for
you.
us, you know? But, nah, normally we speak English at home. At my grandparents' house, we speak nothing but Gujarati.
Nice.
Nothing but Gujarati. And it's hard for
Gujarati
me.
with a G?
Gujarati with
Gujarati.
a G. Gujarati. Because
Gujarati.
it's the state of Gujarat.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. You said that already, and
Yeah.
it didn't click the first time. Just
state of
clicked.
Gujarati. It's a crazy thing, man.
Okay.
Like, it's like going to India, man. It's like it's awakening, man. Like we come here and we see all of like these nice things that we have. We have these cars.
Right.
We have these like literally we have bathrooms in
Right.
like in like public settings. Like over there, man. Like
No. You been?
I've been.
How many
I've been.
times? Once.
3.
Wow.
3.
Nice.
Last time I was is 2019,
Ooh.
and I was kind of like coherent. Like 21. I was like, I
Right,
know what's
right.
going on.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was, man, it was like, it was nuts. Like, you see people on, like, motorcycles with 5 people on it. You got 2 toddlers,
Oh boy.
2 men, and a wife in the behind. And I'm like, this is crazy, man. Like, this is something different. You would never see this there. Like, there's no laws. There's no regulations.
No laws.
There's no stop signs. Like, people just go. Like, you think New York drivers are good?
Yeah.
Nah, man. You ain't never seen no Delhi drivers. Guys, you know, Delhi drivers ain't know nothing. You just go, man. You just go. You making a left, he's making a right. He's going
Right.
straight, he's going right. He's going this way, he's going that way. They just make it work. They just flow, man. And it's a system, man. Like, they get it. Like, they've been doing it for so long.
I feel like there's some similarities just between India and Italy because the
Italy?
driving is insane there.
Yeah.
I
heard
didn't
that.
see many stop signs. They're there in
Yeah.
certain areas.
Yeah.
But most of the time, you flash your headlights if it's at night, and
Yeah.
then if it's during the day, you beep the horn at an intersection. If no one beeps back, you just keep going.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But they,
Hell
like
yeah.
you said, they get it.
They
It's
get
like
it. They
here
get
we're
it.
like, oh my god.
People are dumb.
You know what's crazy? They were calling me a female because I was putting my seatbelt on. Nobody wears a seatbelt.
What?
Nobody wears a
I
seatbelt.
always wear my seatbelt.
That's what I said. I
always wear my seatbelt.
I said in America it is a big problem if you
It's
don't wear a
it's a
seatbelt.
huge problem.
And I go, and my car makes the ding, and then he goes,
Oh, yeah.
look down. So I told him to look down. He had that clip into the illegal shit.
Yeah,
So it just-
They don't get it, man.
How long is the plane ride to India? I know that's got to be
Man,
brutal.
Shit, I'd say, man, probably 16, 20 hours.
Holy shit.
With a layover in Europe somewhere. Which is really cool.
Oh my
Which is really
God.
cool. The layover in Europe is really cool. Because you, like, you get to see some things you don't expect to see. Like, you're thinking, like, hey, I'm going from Philadelphia straight to Ahmedabad, India. Or Mumbai. Like, I'm going to India straight, right? Nah, you're not.
No.
You're stopping in France. You're stopping in Belgium. You're stopped in Austria. Was the craziest place I ever stopped in. And I was like, I never even heard of Austria. I was
No,
like,
never.
dude, I was like 7.
You went. Oh, okay.
And I was
okay.
like, Austria, or like, are you in Australia? Like, I thought it was Australia. And I was like, no, that's not Australia. This is Austria. And I was like, that's when I found out that Austria was a different country.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful thing to travel, though, man. I feel like you learn a lot. I feel like you get humbled too.
Ooh, anywhere you go.
You get humbled.
Outside of America.
Yup. You get humbled. Like, you realize you're like, wow. Like,
We got it good.
We got it great.
Yeah,
We
great.
got it great.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, Vito, my uncle told me one thing. He was like, who's to tell you have it great? Who's to say they don't have it great? Just because they don't have this house with concrete or a car with wheels or even a working bathroom
A basement.
or anything,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
anything that even sunglasses, even this right here, nothing, even this jersey.
Yeah.
Who's to say that they're unhappy?
Right.
Who? They're happy.
You're right. In the town where my family is from, I was saying that they're content with less. Not to say that everybody's poor. That's not the case.
But what is poor, Vito? What makes somebody poor?
Ooh, that's
You
a
know?
great question.
What makes somebody
What
poor?
makes somebody poor in the real sense is not a big amount of money in the bank account.
In
You can't-
America.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
America.
You're
Yeah.
saying poor.
What's poor though?
So
know?
I could say like you're rich in spirit. You're rich in
Anything.
like
you got heart.
yeah.
That makes you rich.
Right.
You got more than anything anybody else
Rich
got.
in soul, like stuff
Rich
like
in
that.
soul. That's
Right.
beautiful. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Right. Some
That's
people
beautiful.
when most people say poor, they're only talking about currency,
Yup.
financial status.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a problem.
Yeah, but that's America though.
Right.
America's run on money. Other places are run a little different. They run on heart. They run
Culture,
on
yeah,
real
right.
culture,
We don't have culture.
family
I said that to
respect.
my sister. She didn't agree. I said our culture is other people's culture.
As an Italian or as in like American?
Americans.
Oh yeah.
We don't have culture. Italian culture is Italian culture. Indian culture
Yeah,
is Indian
it's-
culture.
that's-
American culture. What is American culture?
It's not a such thing.
Baseball, hot
Not a such
dogs,
thing.
and
no, it's really
the 4th of July?
What it really is it's what it really is. It's really baseball. No. You know what? It's football, hot dogs, cheeseburgers.
yeah.
That's America.
And like we celebrate
That's
Cinco de Mayo. Everybody gets hammered
And
here.
for why? Why? That's a good topic, Vito.
You know what I mean?
Why do we celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
Because it's an excuse for our people to get drunk.
and it's terrible
And
because like
and
there's
we're like,
real
oh, we're
life stuff
supporting,
going on,
we're
man.
supporting the Mexicans
We're
and their
not,
culture.
though. We're
No,
not.
we're
We're not. Everybody's like, close the border. But those same people, they
Yeah.
getting drunk. They getting drunk on Cinco de Mayo. They drinking margaritas
I wonder
on the border.
I wonder, like, I would generally want to ask, like, people who live in Mexico, how do you feel when on the Cinco de Mayo there's Americans that just put on a hat and they drink tequila and they say they're celebrating your, like, is it their Independence Day? Is that what Cinco de Mayo is?
Cinco de Mayo is the Independence Day.
All right.
Yes.
So, I don't know if they would feel a certain way, but I actually just want to know and hear from their perspective. But yeah,
question. Good question.
It's
a great question.
So, your culture, your last name is a part of a stereotype.
Yes, sir.
Every culture has stereotypes. There's Italian stereotypes. There's German stereotypes. Your last name is specifically is
Patel.
attached to it.
Yep.
Does that bother you?
No, because you have to understand where it came from.
So tell me.
You have,
I
you
don't
have to
know.
understand, like, India is a place built off culture, respect, and love.
That's what the world
Look,
should
look,
be.
Look, the Om that I have right here.
Okay.
This means nothing but peace, love, and kindness. Nothing. My name means kindness.
Your first name.
Not Vinny. But
What?
like,
Yeah,
it's
tell me.
Viney. It's Viney.
Vinay.
But my dad want to get a little zesty with it,
Damn.
and he hit me with the E.
Ooh,
you know,
Vinny.
so now everybody calls
Vinay.
me Vinny. But it's Viney, which means kindness.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is. It's a beautiful
Vinay
thing.
Patel.
Yeah.
I want to redo this whole episode just so I can introduce you as Vinay Patel.
No. I'm Vinny. I'm Vinny.
No,
I'm
I
Vinny.
hear you. I hear you.
I'm Vinny. I'm Vinny forever.
Vinny's
forever.
American.
Vinny.
Vinny, like Vinny Patel?
Yeah.
He's an American.
Yeah. Vinny
Vinay?
Patel is the American.
Yeah.
Vinny Patel is the American. I've been here forever. I was born here. I live here.
Right.
My roots are here. My parents have been here.
Do you need a refill? My man. Putting it down. Nice.
Thank you, Vito.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
man.
You're welcome, Vinay.
Hey, I love that, bro. You can call me that. Thank you, brother. You
I
can call
will.
me it anytime you want to.
You ever wait? Hold on. So it's a weird segue. You ever seen Joker with Joaquin Phoenix?
Of course.
When he kills Robert De Niro, he's like Murray. sounds like Vinay. All right, continue.
That was great.
Your
That
name
was
means
great.
your name means kindness.
Kindness. It means kindness. Yeah, man. Honestly, there's a lot to the culture that most people don't get. You know, and it's not like it's not something that I'm like, I wish you guys would get it, because like I don't.
Right.
I don't. Like
Americans
it's
don't
not
get a
for
lot.
you. It's not for you.
Right.
You know? This is-
Ooh, good point. It's not for you. Yeah.
Like just because you think it's funny, it's not for you.
Right.
You know, it's for the people who want it. It's for the people who are from there. You know, and it's when people make jokes, it's funny. Like I laugh. Like I think those
Yeah.
jokes are funny. I think those jokes are hilarious. But when it really comes down to it, like to grind time,
I'll punch you in your
it's not
mouth.
for. I will punch you in the mouth. I will punch you in the mouth. But not even that, man. Like that's what Indians are built off. Like we're not built off violence. Like,
Right.
We're not built off hate. We're not built
Peacemakers,
off.
right.
It's peace, man. It's
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
It's kind. Like I said, man. Right.
Yeah,
here. It's peace and
I-
kindness and love, brother.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, call me whatever you want to, man.
I
But
like
like at
that.
the end of the day, like, hey, brother, I love you. If you don't love me, I still love you.
Ooh, I
You
like
know?
that.
You know.
You don't have to
It's-
love me for me to love you.
I don't have to love you, man. But I mean, you don't have to love me, but I'll love you
I
regardless.
like that a lot.
I got no beef towards anybody.
Wait, so
man.
you were saying something about that they don't know where it comes from. Do you know where it comes from, Patel?
Patel, yes.
Yeah.
So it means patidar.
Patidar. And what-
Patidar.
Okay, and what's
Which means
that?
it's a working man. It's a farmer.
Oh.
It means a farmer.
Okay, so you guys are hard workers.
Yeah, actually,
Patel's a
craziest
hard
thing is
worker.
my fun fact.
Go ahead,
I
please.
know all 4 of my great grandparents. I've met
Wow.
them. I've literally spent years with them.
That's beautiful.
all 4.
Okay.
Beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. There's 2 alive currently. There's one who lives down the road from me, and
Nice.
there's one in India who's big dog. He's
Oh,
big dog.
okay,
he's
good.
big dog. Like,
Nice.
he
Shout out.
did beautiful things for the village. He did beautiful things for his people. Like he was that guy too. He built a school. You know,
Wow.
he built a school. He built a school for the kids for no profit.
That's
he
a
was like, you know
powerful
what? I
man.
have enough money to do it. I'm gonna build something for somebody else to enjoy at least.
Does he hold a position of power over there? Or
He used to. He used to.
Okay.
But now he's almost
Older.
100. You know,
Right. Oh my goodness. God bless.
almost 100. But he's in phenomenal shape. The dude's
Right.
like 6'3", 6'4". His wife, my great grandmother, she was like 6'5". She was
Oh my goodness.
tall people, man. They were great people though. Like they were.
Tell her to get in the post.
Hey man, I
Go for
wish
the
if she was still here.
ball.
Hey man, if y'all looking down on me, tell her to 6 you to center, man. Tell her to 6 you to center. We miss you though.
Oh, I love
do.
that.
But nah, she's amazing, man. It's so cool to like meet your great grandparents. Like a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. And when I tell people like, oh, I know 4 of my great grandparents,
That is
and they're like,
rare.
are you serious?
It's
and I'm
very
like,
rare.
I swear, like, and it's a beautiful thing, man. Like,
Yeah, it really is.
it's that type of love that's like,
Family is beautiful.
it's family, brother.
I was gonna wrap that in with what I was saying earlier. Indian culture, I feel like, is very family based.
Yes.
Heavy with the
Heavy,
family.
heavy.
Italian culture is very family based.
yep,
Heavy with the
yep,
family.
yep.
You always want to be surrounded by your family.
Yep.
People like move to specific locations just to be closer to their family members.
Yes.
That we
Yes.
share that in common for sure.
Yes.
So
100%.
here's a question. So my sisters, before they moved out of my house, well, my parents' house, I should say, it's not mine. There was no rush to do so. Like from my parents, they weren't like, you got to get out when you turn 18, or
Yeah.
you're 20 3, why are you still here?
Yeah.
In the Italian household, it is a very nurturing. Like, you don't kick
Loving.
the bird out of the nest. You
Never,
keep the
never.
bird there until
He thrives.
the bird is ready to go.
Ready
Is
to
that
go.
the same in Indian culture?
Beyond the same.
Okay.
It's more. It's real. It's yes, but it's Indian parents want to keep you here,
Ooh.
like here,
Right.
right here,
Always.
so close to your heart.
Yeah.
Even though I'm like, Mom, I'm 25.
Yeah.
Let me flourish. She's like, nah, I need you
No.
right here until I know you're ready to go.
I like that.
And to me, I'm like, I'm ready to rock and roll.
So
know?
could you move out?
Yes, I'm going
Right.
to.
Oh,
going
okay.
to now.
Are they
I'm
upset
going
about
to.
it?
Yes.
Yeah, of course they are.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I used to have a coworker who was her parents were from India, and she was not allowed to move out at all. But only when she married, she had to move in with the in-laws.
So
Is that your parents share that same view?
no, my parents are very Americanized.
Okay,
Very
okay.
Americanized. Where
Okay.
it's more like, hey man, whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy, do it. Because my mom, so my dad came when he was 7. My mom came when she was 13.
Ooh, okay.
So it's more of like that type of thing. Like, whatever makes you happy, you do that, and which I respect and I appreciate it. But they do try to keep you right here as long as they could,
Which is
like,
a
hey, man,
blessing.
like,
Because some
it is.
parents
It is.
don't love
Get
their
out.
kids at
They be
all.
like, get out.
Right.
They be
You're
at
right.
18. They be get out, and I'm like, and I tell my mom and dad, no matter what me and my parents go through, man, they're amazing parents because I'm too old to still be living in their crib, and they're like, please stay here.
Yeah, we don't want you to go.
Please stay
You-
here. And I
you
was like, you
provide
guys
so
want me
much.
to really just stay here and just eat all your food?
They
and,
want that.
and do nothing. Like, and
want
they're just
that.
like, just please stay here.
That's a blessing.
And it's a beautiful thing. Like, and I know you understand that because like Italian culture is the same way, man.
Right, my parents don't want me to leave. They didn't want my sister when she was engaged.
Yeah.
They were still like, no, you should stay here until the day of your
Yeah.
wedding.
Honestly, man, like
Like,
it's a crazy thing.
It's a blessing because literally,
It is a blessing.
imagine being 18. You remember when you were 18?
Man.
Imagine your parents are like, by the way, now you have to live on your own and get your own groceries, and you have to pay rent and do this all by yourself. But if you want to see us on a Sunday, let us know, okay? Like, I can't imagine that.
I
would've
had
been-
to drink to that one, man.
Right.
That's crazy.
Some parents are that way. I'm blessed that my parents weren't that way.
Vito, do you think? Would you say it's American versus culture, like American versus any other culture?
In the 18,
in that type of chat, like as in like, hey, like I'll keep you right here till I can, or hey, get out. Do you think that's like an American thing where it's more like, hey, go, you're 18.
in my
leave.
experience, I would agree, because anyone that I know whose family is not from America, they have these same viewpoints and belief systems and all that. In America, it is like, it's totally okay if the kid's just like, yeah, I can't wait till I move out at 18.
Yeah,
And then they
yeah.
move out and their parents are just like, oh, we're going to see Viney today. You, know?
I love
you
that.
might
I
not,
love
though.
that.
So, like, they don't. I would agree. I would agree with that. That might be an American thing, but it also might be a depending on the situation kind of thing.
Of course,
right.
of
It's always
course, of
situational.
course. Everything's situational.
Always.
Everything is situational.
Yeah.
You know, there's Indian people that I know whose parents are like, hey man, you need to get out. Just because it's situational. Like, hey,
Right.
we have this to worry about.
We're fighting every day, something like that.
100%,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I get it. It's definitely situational. It is. But I don't know. I think that your comparison to Indian culture to Italian culture is very
Different. First off, who's ever done that?
No. I was gonna say very like it's a very good comparison because
Right.
what matters in both of our cultures, first of all, is what
Family, for sure.
Exactly. Family.
Emphasis on the family.
Exactly.
Right.
And I knew you were going to say family. And I know I was going to say family. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's family over everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate that.
They don't. Like,
know?
there's some people, friends I have, that they don't see their cousins often. Or they might only have, like, 3 cousins.
Yeah.
I have, like, fucking 30 on one side of my family.
Yeah.
And then there's, like, let's add another 30 or whatever. I don't know the number off top. But I have so many first cousins.
Yeah.
And then in the Italian culture, you're second and third. If you know them, you're real close to them. And even if you met a fourth cousin, you're like, that's my cousin. I don't want to tell you that's my fourth cousin. That's my cousin. You don't know
that's my cousin.
Right, exactly.
Of
So
course.
family first.
Family first, always. Family first,
And
always.
just the culture, even when people move, like your parents came to America, they brought the culture here.
They brought the... Nah.
No?
I wouldn't say my parents, per se.
Okay.
But...
Well, you did say they were very Americanized.
They're very Americanized.
I would say my parents also brought the culture here, but they're also Americanized to a sense because you have to be.
Yeah.
You gotta
Of
fit
course,
in.
you gotta adapt.
You gotta
adapt to your situation.
Adapt is better than fit in.
I get that.
So they adapted, but they brought the culture here. When we hear somebody say gabagool, we're like, what the fuck are you saying?
Gabagool.
That's not a thing.
Gabagool.
Capricolo. That's how you say it. Okay? I don't know why they just started changing the letters around. When we hear somebody say it's gravy, we got to check them. Is it Thanksgiving? That's the question. Then when they say, no, pasta with gravy, you shut your fucking mouth. It's pasta with sauce.
That's the Italian coming out my brain. That's the Italian.
That shit, nothing irritates me more, bro.
Hell yeah.
Nothing gets me going.
I love that though, Vito. I love that because honestly, I be the same way. Because they'd be like, "Can I get a chai tea?" And I was like, "You don't think chai means tea? You don't think that's the same word?"
Oh my goodness!
In two different languages.
So chai
you're asking for chai, or you're asking for in American words. You're asking for tea.
Oh,
you're literally asking for tea.
See, I didn't know that. I learned that just now.
Man,
I don't drink tea regularly. Only when I'm sick.
I'm a big tea guy. I'm a big chai guy.
Okay.
Cha.
Okay.
We call it cha.
Why do you think that is? That they say chai tea then?
Who knows, man?
Because
who knows?
You don't say, like in Italian, coffee is caffè. So you don't say, "Can I have a caffè coffee?"
Yeah, you don't. You'd be like, "Can I get a cafe?" Yeah. You're right. 100%. You're right.
Chai tea. I thought chai was a specific kind of tea.
No, cha. No, it's not even chai.
Okay,
it's
cha.
It's cha.
Ja.
It's cha.
So CH
cha.
is a G.
CHA.
Is CH pronounced?
CHA.
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 Ja.
Cha. It's ja.
This is fun.
And
this is fun.
ja is a beautiful thing because ja happens in the morning. Ja happens in the afternoon, and then cha happens later in the evening, about 4 or 5 p.m. And cha is one of those things. Get everybody around the table.
Sacred.
Let's chill. Let's drink cha. Obviously, it doesn't happen like that in America anymore because everyone's busy. Everyone works a 9 to 5. Everyone's out of the house. But in India, there's still cha. They still collect together a few times a day just to sit around something, just hang out, drink some cha, sit in the kitchen, drink some cha, talk about life, man. Like that's their version of us going to the bar. You know, they don't drink, but they'll drink some cha. And they'll chill, and they'll talk about life.
That's
talk
great.
About their problems, and they'll figure it out.
So I know you indulge, because clearly we're indulgent right now, but do your parents like have a glass of wine or anything like that?
My mom does. My dad's not a wine person. My dad's a whiskey or a vodka person.
I guess my question was just alcohol. Do they consume?
Oh yeah, of course.
Good. So they get down.
We drink together all the time. That's what I love with my parents. I think it's a beautiful relationship that me and my parents have built, and we didn't build it off nothing. Like we didn't build it off nothing. It came from trust, man. Like you don't want to drink with your son if you think like he's like what are you doing? Like if you were uncertain about your son, you'd be like, man, you shouldn't be drinking, man. You should be doing something.
Right.
But I feel like I've built a relationship with my parents where I trust them, they trust me, and we love each other. And there's nothing we love more than to get down together, man.
Now that's a beautiful thing.
We love that. Me and my dad, that's my homie. That's my man's possum pants.
50 grand rubber bands.
Hell yeah. That was hard. That's a bar. That's a bar. But no.
Your dad's the man.
He is. He's a great human being. And I love to party with him when we go to the Eagles games. I just love those moments where he's just like, because like as a man, like you don't be like, I love you, Dad. I don't know if you do.
I do. I tell my dad I love him all the time.
Me and my dad aren't that type of person to be like, I love you. They we do love each other. Like we'll kill for each other.
Right.
That's my ride or die. But we don't say I love you. We don't say that. But when we at the Eagles games,
they score touchdowns.
I'm like, I love you, man. And he's like, I love you too. Like I'm so happy that you are who you are. And I was like, no, man, I'm happy you are who you are. So we can be us, man.
That's great.
And it's a great man. So is my mother, though. She's the sweetest woman I ever met. The sweetest woman I ever met.
It's usually how it goes. Man. If you got a good mother, she's always going to be the sweetest woman you ever met.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
She is a blessing. She's a blessing.
Maybe you should, what I want to say about what you were talking about your dad, maybe you should just, the next time you're with him, just randomly be like, hey, Dad. He turns around and just be like, I love you.
Oh, I do that. I do that.
You know,
I do that.
like
I do that.
it, not in a weird way. You don't.
Not in a weird way.
American culture makes it weird. Some people make it like, you know.
Yeah.
This is totally not the case here. I'm not trying to make shit weird, but the word daddy used to be just like, that's my fucking dad.
Yeah.
Now it's something completely different.
Yeah, man, they ruined that.
They
thing,
did
man.
ruin that,
They
but you know who
that
ruined
thing.
that? American culture.
Oh yeah.
American culture.
What did American culture ruin?
My cousins, my first cousins, they like, I call my dad Papa. They would always say daddy, like they're talking to their dad.
Yeah.
But so I used to, now when I see them, we're all in our 20s.
Hell yeah.
I'd be like, yo, if anybody heard you talking to your dad now, they're gonna think you're a freak. You know what I mean?
Daddy. Yeah, I heard you.
Right.
I heard you.
But back in the day,
That's
it was just you're talking to your father.
No, 100%. 100%.
Do you call your dad dad?
I call my dad. I have nicknames for my parents.
Bull.
I'd be like
Dog.
anything. I'd be like, hey, father. I call him Bapu. Bapu in our language means like the older man.
Oh, I like that.
And like, and he
Bapu?
hates it because like he's not Bapu. Like he's not even 50. So he hates it. He's like, I mean, he doesn't hate it though. He loves it. But the fact that like I call him, he just loves it, man. Like my dad, man. He's a wonderful human being.
Nice.
He's a wonderful human being.
It makes sense. You know, I want two wonderful humans create another one, and now, you know, I'm blessed to be here with you.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate
yeah.
you. Just straight up and down. You
I
know?
love you, brother.
I love you too.
I love you, man.
I love you too.
Come on, homie,
My
pass
man
it
is so dedicated. He went and bought a pair of glasses
I
today.
did, but I forgot my jersey.
It's okay. We still love you. I want to tie in where we met, and then we're gonna get to a wonderful segment.
How did we
that
meet, bro?
So I wanted to ask you that. This is my assumption. You used to work with Dan, right?
Yes.
At,
Vincent first. Dubzak first.
Okay.
First.
All right. And then Dan.
And then Dan
Okay.
came. So I was homies with Dub before I even knew Dan.
Were you friends with Gedge in his first year in the Chamois or not really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So then maybe that's how
Me
we...
and Gedge were homies. But I feel like there's so many like...
And Gedge has been my homie since the first day I met him.
But I feel like there's so many like...
What do you mean?
We're like hitting so close. Like Danny, Dub, Gedge. Like... I feel like one of those had to hit.
For me, my intermediate circle was Gedge and Dan was in that.
Yeah,
so it was
yes,
either I met you because you worked with Dan, or
Yeah.
I met you because Gedge, when he came to Egan, he was like, yo, this is my man Viney, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember the first time we met. I don't
I
but I just remember that I was like, I like this dude.
Yeah.
And then we exchanged numbers somehow one someday.
Yep.
And then we started hanging on our own. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't need Gedge, or we didn't need Dan or anybody else.
We used
there.
to just we used to just link.
Yeah, that was fun. That was definitely the good times. And then senior
Good
week
fun.
was fun because you had your school and they were linking with our school. And
Wait, so we were speaking together?
yeah, or Maryland, Ocean City, Maryland. Come on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Holy cannoli! I don't remember that. At
That
all.
was the best.
I do not remember that.
You were
at
trying to
all.
teach us, not you, but your school was trying to teach us how to play chandelier. And we were and we were like, you mean tits? And we were like, what are you talking
Wait.
about? So then we introduced tits to you guys
Yes,
that
yes.
week.
That's
that
where
whole-
tits came from.
Yes.
That's where tits came from.
But
Okay,
they were
that
like
makes sense.
chandelier. I'm like, we have to spell out chandelier? We would be here all night. So yeah, tits is the best drinking game of all time. Gets everybody going.
Bobsled. Bro,
Bobsled? What's bobsled?
Oh my goodness! So you have 8 cups here.
Oh,
I think it's 6.
in a
I think
straight
it's
line
6,
or what?
actually. No. So you have they're like wibbly wobbled, like, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
They're like they're
The
set
wibbly
up,
wobbled.
and they're over here. So you shoot. If you make, you go. Somebody drinks. Whoever, if you make it, the
Yeah.
person's got to drink. Like the other team's got to drink. They
Right,
gotta drink it.
right.
They got to hand it to this person.
Oh,
That person's got to flip it, and that person now has got to shoot it.
so this is like
And it
around
goes
the world.
round. Yeah, and it kind of yes.
the same-
yes.
same
And
game.
yes, we call it bobsled.
Bobsled's
we call
fun.
it bobsled.
Yeah, I was known. To me, it's known as around the world.
Yeah,
Same game.
same concept, same concept.
But it's
bro.
it's formed as in Pong right here on each
Yup,
corner.
yup.
Yeah. It's,
Also, like on that corner, and then it
Both.
would be on this corner.
oh, so different.
Like,
different.
So, cause like that this person has to shoot from like there, and this person has to shoot from there.
okay.
So like, you know what I mean? It's a rotating game though. It's like you're always on. Like it's like it's either
You're always
you're flipping,
drinking.
you're
Yeah,
drinking,
yeah,
or
yeah.
you're shooting.
best.
Like you're doing something.
the
Yeah,
best.
you're always on go. There's no point in time where it's like, let me let my guard down. You know, like you know in flip cup, where you'd be like, no, I got 5 cups left. Let me let my guard down.
Right,
you know?
right.
In this game, there's no letting your guard down. It's ball, 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 ball. all day bowl.
This is a perfect time to start a segue that I've been wanting to bring back. I've been wanting to bring this segment back for quite some time, and we're going to do it right now.
Do it.
We call this segment Bueno or No Bueno. So how this works is I'm going to give you one thing. I'm going to name one thing.
Okay.
And you, my friend, are just going to say Bueno if you like it. No Bueno if you don't.
Okay.
And if you're really fond of what I'm talking about, you're going to say Super Bueno.
Okay.
And then if we got to talk about it, we'll talk about it.
Hell yes.
So I don't have my glasses on, but we're going to try our best here. Okay. Starting first. Bueno or No Bueno? The crust on pizza.
Bueno.
Bueno. Or do you always eat it and finish it off?
I don't always eat it, but I do like how there's nothing on it, and it's a good little, like a little garlic bread type thing.
Okay, not all the time. Not all the time.
Not all the time. Depends on it.
Depends on where you're going, for
but
sure.
most of the time, I'll eat it.
Okay.
I'll eat it.
Nothing drives me crazier. I have quite a few friends that do this, but when it gets to the ends, when it gets to the crust, they don't even think about eating it. Right, yeah.
Nah. If I'm hungry enough, man, which I am, if I'm getting pizza, I'm hungry, I'm eating it.
The only time I won't eat the crust is if it's burnt. Like super burnt.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that,
100%.
it's going in my belly.
Respect, yeah. No,
You know?
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
dogs gotta eat.
The dog's gotta eat, brother. The dog's gotta eat.
Okay, let's see. Mustard.
Bueno.
Okay.
Bueno. I'm a big mustard on hot dog guy.
Oh.
Only hot dogs. Nothing
Okay.
else. Nothing else.
Honey mustard, totally different question, right?
Way different question.
Right.
Way different.
I can't. When people are like, "Oh, don't you like honey mustard?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Nah,
that's
the
not
same
the
thing.
fucking
That's not
same."
the same thing. Cause I'll eat a chicken tender with honey mustard, but I won't eat a chicken tender with mustard.
No way, Jose.
Hell no.
No way,
I'm not a
Jose.
psychopath. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Hell no.
Let's do hell to the no. I heard it.
Oh hell no.
How about sushi?
Bueno. One's extremely bueno.
Okay. So
Super bueno.
Super bueno.
Mwah! I love sushi.
Okay.
Bueno.
Okay. What's your favorite roll? You have one?
Oh.
Give me
Yes,
your
I do.
go-to roll.
I actually have a little thing. What I do. There's always those places who have the special rolls though, which obviously I'm not gonna know because everybody has some special ones. But me personally,
Right,
if
there's
I was
always
doing
specialty.
something, I'm doing spicy crab,
Okay.
spicy salmon,
Ooh.
spicy tuna.
Ooh.
3.
So you're-
Go to all day, every day. I'll eat the hell out of it.
so
I
you're
eat the hell out of it.
so you're a spicy guy in general.
I'm Indian, baby. Come on.
You're
Come
right.
on.
That was a silly
I want
question.
nothing but spice.
So any kind of spice makes my
Hell,
nose
with a whole lot of fucking
red pepper.
wasabi.
Oh,
wasabi, baby.
Oh, we're talking sushi still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wasn't done.
And
A whole lot of wasabi. A whole lot of
excuse
wasabi.
me, pardon me. You like avocado?
You know what?
No.
Not really.
Wow.
I'm not
I
the
used to
biggest
be-
fan of avocado.
I used to be such a hater on avocado. Then
I'm
I
not a
started
hater.
to.
I don't like it.
Dude, I used to hate on it
Why did you hate on it?
because I thought it was like it looked like shit. When people would like mash avocado, and I'd be like, "That looks like a baby took a shit just now." That's how I felt all the time. My sister
No, I
would eat
kinda
it with
feel that, you know?
anything.
I feel that.
And then
I
one
feel that.
time I put it on a cheeseburger, and I was like, that kind of offered a lot, right? And now, if there's anything with avocado, I'm like, that sounds good.
You know what freaks me
And
out
I'll
about
eat it.
avocado, man?
What's that?
The texture. I don't
Really?
like the texture.
See, that's
I
a
don't
good.
like the
I like
texture.
that. It's like a.
I don't like the texture, man.
I
think
don't.
it feels weird.
It's an art to open one. I'll tell you that.
Shit, I ain't never opened one in my life.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I believe it's a fruit.
Vito, you good at cooking? Can you cook? You gotta cook, man. You Italiano.
So this is what I'll say. I have the luxury of not having to cook,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
But if push came to shove,
Uh-huh.
I think I'd fare just
You think
just
no,
well.
you do know you think.
So look, when when it's like, let's say there's a day where no one's here,
Yeah.
no one's at the crib,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
got to make something to eat,
Heard.
and I have the utilities to make it. I have the options to make some. Because if I gotta go get something to make something, I'm just gonna go buy something
Yeah.
to eat it.
That's
Right, but so
true.
let's say I look in the fridge and I
That's
got
true.
everything I need.
Yeah.
I'll piece something together.
Yeah?
You know.
See, that's not my. I can't, man.
No?
I'm a bad cook, bro.
Have you tried cooking?
I tried cooking for so long. For like, when I say so long, like I tried for like over 2 years, And
nothing.
It's not for me, man. Like I get a good one here and there. Like you gotta hit a slam dunk sooner or later, you
Right.
know. So here
The
and there,
defense is gonna fall asleep.
Man, my defense not even a wave. We just not even making shit. We making shit. That shit is ass.
Let's do Ooh, this one is critical. How you answer this? Hawaiian pizza. Do you know what that?
Gross.
Good man.
Gross.
So what you mean by that is no bueno, right?
No bueno.
Right.
No bueno. I forgot we're on the bueno. Yeah, no bueno. No
Yeah, we got a couple more of these.
No bueno. Absolutely no bueno. That's jail time. That's jail time.
I like
no
that.
Bueno. No bueno.
I like that. Definitely get the
Hell
fruit off the pizza.
Get the fruit off. Hell yeah, get the fruit off the pizza.
The fruit's got to be cold.
I don't have time for the fruit, man.
Fruit got to be in the fridge unless it's at room temperature. Don't
I
put
don't
it.
want it on the pizza.
Don't put it in the
regardless.
oven,
dude.
man.
It could be the perfect pineapple of all time. I don't want it on my pizza.
Let me tell you this.
They can pay me and I won't do it.
There's a dessert pizza with Nutella instead of sauce. So it's Nutella, it's strawberries, and then powdered sugar. I don't like my fruit cooked. I love Nutella. Nutella hot, even better.
I love the way you say Nutella.
Yeah, people say
That's
Nutella.
Nutella. Yeah. Nutella.
But, you know, I love it. I love you trying to say it, you
That's
know?
beautiful, man.
You say it well.
I'm cultured, baby girl.
Yeah, you really
You
are.
already know. You already know.
I don't like that you call me baby girl, though.
Ooh, well, that one slipped out.
Viney.
Cut.
Oh, we're leaving that in.
Ooh.
We're leaving that in, baby girl. Don't worry.
Fucking say that. You my baby girl for the rest of the night, my boy.
Oh, that was funny. But so I don't like I love the pizza, the Nutella part of it, but the cooked strawberries, I can get away from it. I just don't like my fruit hot.
I didn't either.
That's all it
I don't
is.
like my fruit hot either.
You know?
I don't
Okay.
like my fruit hot.
Got two more.
Those are
Tuna. Oh, you said you like spicy tuna.
bueno.
We're cutting that one out. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
That's
Yeah,
bueno.
I know
That's
you like
bueno.
it. You said
No,
spicy.
but like tuna ain't gotta be in a spicy tuna like a roll. Like I can just get a tuna hoagie. I'm a big tuna hoagie guy.
Okay.
I love a good tuna hoagie.
Well,
That's protein, baby.
protein.
That's protein.
But he don't eat avocado, but he eats
Well,
tuna.
avocado is weird to me, man.
My sister's probably gonna be shaking her head. I don't even know if they're on the same does avocado provide protein? Don't know.
I don't know.
You know, maybe I should.
I never looked that up.
But what can you do? Yeah, I don't really care to
Never-
do it anyway. I don't care that much. Avocado don't pay me. If they don't
That's
sponsor
facts.
the show, if they
That's
did,
facts.
I'd be like, hey,
California
listen.
don't pay you, bro.
They
California don't pay you.
They don't.
You know California is the biggest grower of avocados?
I didn't know that
No.
for a fact, but now I do. Thank you for this great fun fact you just provided me.
Hey, man, I'm all about fun facts. I got a whole lot of fun facts.
Dude, I know useless information.
That's what I have. Like,
Yeah.
we have a bunch of that.
I said, the other day, so my sister's boyfriend, his name is Tom.
Uh-huh.
Tom is what they call male turkeys. Any male turkey is a Tom, right? So I said that, and everyone looked at me like I was crazy, but I know this for a fact. So then I'm like, now I gotta Google it just to pretend like I didn't know it offhand for a fact. So I'm like, let me just double check. So then I read it. I'm like, yeah, I read exactly what I just said to you. Any male turkey is a Tom. And then everyone was like, oh, okay. And then I was just like, yeah, I just know a lot of useless shit. But so I know a lot of that weird shit.
I do too, man. I do too.
Give me one.
Okay.
What's a useless fact you know? Let's go back and forth here.
Did you know that you can travel from Alaska to Russia?
Yes. Russia used to own Alaska.
But
before
you know
we
you
did.
can travel.
But what do you mean by travel?
Like
I can walk there?
Like you can walk there. At the right time in winter, you can walk right across.
No. Oh, okay. If the shit's like
About 50
frozen
miles.
over.
Yeah.
Because if it's not, it's
But
just
of
water.
course it's frozen over there. It's Alaska.
I'm not buying that.
I swear to God.
I'm not
It's a
buying that
thing.
because I feel like there's a lot of water in between.
It's frozen.
All of it?
Yeah.
Then I'd be scared that I'm gonna.
I mean, I wouldn't do it.
I'd be the one
I
that-
wouldn't do it, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like you could
Alright.
do it.
I'm gonna trust you on this one. Here's my fun fact. Have you ever heard the term "the whole 9 yards"?
Of course.
Okay. Do you know what it means?
I actually found out where it was from, but I don't remember.
So
how.
that's a clever way of saying he doesn't know. So the whole 9 yards is a term in the Navy. back in the day, I'm talking maybe 40s and 50s, they had a gun where it was 9 rounds. And it was like a yard, like it was attached. There was a lot of stuff attached to the bullets itself. So when they'd say, give them the whole 9 is what they would say.
Yes.
Meaning everything we have.
Yes.
So that's where give them the whole 9 yards. Because hearing that as an American, I'd be like, well, there's 10 yards to a first down. So you need one more. What do you mean? Give them the whole 9. Yeah, we need one more. It's 3rd and 1. Fuck. Call Jalen Hurts.
QB sneak, baby.
Yeah, right.
So, in there.
So I never understood, but then I learned it. I had a privilege of working with an older gentleman who was in the Navy, and he told me that. And then I looked it up because, he was a little older, so I was like, maybe he's telling me a fib, and he wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't. He was telling the truth. Okay.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I could go back and forth with these fun facts, but damn. You ever just get a feeling where you got to burp and you might throw up?
All the time.
Oh, man. Can you burp on command?
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. All right. I can't.
I'm done. Shout out, y'all. I'm done.
I can't.
I had a level more up.
I can't burp at all on command.
Oh, dude, it's easy.
Dude, it's easy. Shut the fuck up. All right, enough. I'm gonna call the police.
I'm done.
What a guy. We're just gonna transition. Well, first off, let's check the time. We're probably close to an hour.
Are we really?
Yeah, probably. Let's see.
I'm having a great time.
Look at that. 57 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. Time flies when you're having fun.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. That's what I hate. I need to buy a clock where it does the stopwatch in front.
No, I don't want to know. I do want to know. No, but you don't want to know either.
Yeah,
I like the way you do this because you don't want a clock there because that gives you... So that's the one thing you don't want in life is a limit. In life, you should live. If it goes an hour and a half, it goes an hour and a half. If you're having great talks, if you're having great vibes, let it live.
I agree.
One thing I truly do believe in my entire being is everything in life is abundant except for your time. Except for your time. And if you're having a good time doing something, do it. Because you're not going to get that time back. You'll get money back. If I took $100 from you, you'll get $100 back.
Maybe.
Right?
From you or no?
I get back to you, baby. I get back to you. But if I took 100 seconds from you, you'll never get that back. Okay. Ever. Even if I could take it. Yeah. But you'll never get it back.
Yeah, you're making me emotional. I like this.
I mean, for real though. Like, no, I know. There's a few things in life that I think people should appreciate, and time is one of them because you don't get that back.
You don't.
You can have $1 billion, but you only have 2 seconds to live. What are you gonna do? You got $1 billion, but you only got 2 seconds to live.
Yeah, I'd rather take the other option. People are always like, I saw that on Twitter. It was like, if you could be a billionaire but you only had 24 hours to live, I wouldn't do that. Because what happens? I just
live, man.
And then I don't
want to be a billionaire.
Yeah, what?
Well, for one day.
Yeah, no.
What am I gonna do with that?
Right. So it was like, would you rather be poor or blah blah blah, or would you rather be middle class or billionaire for 24 hours? It's a stupid question.
It's a stupid question.
I'd rather live in general.
Live.
We're gonna sign off on this podcast with the only way I know how to. Riddles with Vito. And guess what? I'm Vito. If you haven't figured that out by now, you got to do something. Okay? So, first off, hold on. Did you finish your glass?
Oh, no, I'll finish it though.
We got 2 glasses right here left. There's one for me. A little less for you.
I love the wine thing, man. I'm new.
You say you're new to the game. Do you like this brand? I mean, do you like this type of wine? It's not bad, though.
Shit, man. Wine to me is wine.
Water.
Alcohol is alcohol, boy.
Jesus changed
alcohol is alcohol.
Wine to water, or water to wine. I forget the transition.
That would have been a good conversation.
It's wine to water. What, Jesus?
Everything that has to go do with that.
So that's the thing with these so like I got to do episodes, you know? Yeah. And I'm not at the stage where people want to listen to me for 3 straight hours.
No, I feel it.
We could have done 3 hours.
Oh, we could easily.
I feel like every episode, every guest I have, we could talk for 2 hours at least.
For sure.
But for the listener/viewer, I can't do it. You know?
I get it. No, I get it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. But like people will listen to 4 hours of Joe Rogan talking to Post Malone. So the riddle, folks. What do you call back-to-back weeks, by the way, involving an alligator? I like this. I'm very scared of alligators, by the way. What do you call an alligator that wears a vest? What do you call an alligator that wears a vest?
I don't know.
You got no guess? Come on.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
My it's gonna be a terrible guess.
Exactly.
But it's only that makes sense to me.
No, beautiful. Tell me.
An investigator.
You got it right! You got it right! Hey, you gotta be confident.
Somebody's gotta be him. Somebody's gotta be him.
And he's him.
I'm him.
He's him. I used to be like upset when people would get it right. Now I'm excited. You know, I used to want to be like, "Oh, I'm this guy. They can't get these riddles." No, man.
I was iffy at first, but I was like, that makes sense.
Folks, an investigator. What do you call an alligator wearing a vest? An investigator. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
He's him.
Hell yeah.
Viney Patel. My man.
Himothy.
My man. Do you want to plug anything or plug anybody? Anything you want to say before?
If there's anybody that I could shout out, I'm gonna shout out my uncle. He is the best human being that I know.
Wow.
He's a police officer. He does his job really motherfucking well.
And
he really, if anybody's him, he's him. He's him.
Okay.
I texted him this morning. I was like, "Yeah, you awake and alive?" And he was like, "Just kick down a door. What's up?" And I was like, "Yo, you gotta be him. You gotta kick down a door. Like, what's up?"
That's
like,
crazy.
Yo, he's him. He's him.
God bless.
Honestly.
Well, let's just make sure your uncle hits the subscribe button on
Of
YouTube.
Of course.
No, you were on the phone with him when
That's
you were.
my homie.
Yeah.
That's my homie.
Shout out to
some pants.
Shout out to
He's Himothy.
My
He's
man.
Himothy. There's not a lot of people who I'd be like, "You're Himothy," but he's Himothy.
That's American culture too.
He's
We were talking
Himothy.
about American culture on this episode.
Yeah.
Himothy, saying somebody is Himothy instead of Timothy.
You know who put me on that though?
Oh.
I'm gonna give a special shout out to Daniel Taylor.
Oh,
Daniel Taylor,
Berg.
you put me on a Himothy.
Bergy
I know
Berg.
forever. I'll remember that, Danny.
Damn.
You are a Himothy too, Danny. Don't forget. You're
The
Himothy
best,
too.
one of the best nicknames of all time.
Yo, Danny's that man.
Is Berg.
Berg.
Berg, and that's Dan Taylor.
Yeah,
If you
shout
want
out
to get,
Dan Taylor.
you want to get all,
shout out Dan.
you want to
Taylor.
get zesty, you say Bergy.
Zesty.
You know?
I love that.
Shout out to Bergie.
that.
Shout out to Bergie. But no, shout out to anybody who was watching or listening. I appreciate you. We do have a small audience from India. It like tells me where people listen. So maybe that'll increase right now. Shout out to you. Shout out to your family. Seriously, thanks for taking the time out of your day to come.
Appreciate you, brother.
Come
Appreciate
share your
you.
vibrations with me.
Hey,
you know,
man, I appreciate you inviting me.
you're gonna have to finish that glass before we sign off. And here
Love
it comes. Yeah, love you. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Ciao for now.